This is not the cutest look because I have like a nasal strip on. But also, don't judge me, I'm sick. I've been sniffling all day and yesterday, and my wife is sick, so we've been having a great time. But still recording the videos. And one of the things that I've learned about was like yesterday I was talking about, possibly building a business, kind of figuring that out and doing like it as a side thing and then seeing where it goes from there. And kind of going into the IT space. And I also got into something else, eBay. So when I was young, like younger, like in high school, I would put stuff on eBay and basically sell it. And I would refurbish electronics and like make sure they work and test them out and then sell them online. And so, especially like broken ones or ones I got for free or something. And that was something I really liked to do. I saved a bunch of money from that and used it as a little bit of my college fund when I got there. And so now I have picked up a few items and I'm back on the grind, but I've become a slight obsessed person. I was gonna say hoarder, but I'm pretty much the opposite of a hoarder. Like once it's sold, it doesn't come back. So let me show you the stock. So what initially started out as me trying to get rid of some stuff from the move became me realizing that I'm not too bad at selling stuff and doing things. So I found some unopened items at the thrift store, and this is actually a Maxell micro cassette. Kind of niche, but I like some niche tech items. I like to do electronics. A couple of those are clothes that my wife wants to get rid of, so I'm working on that too. And then that's a box of stuff right there. So this is everything. Well, no, it's not everything, but this is a good bit of it. A lot of it's a lot of niche electronics, things that I get my hands on, things I refurbish. One of them is actually this DVD player that I refurbished, and when I got it, it was actually acting up a little bit. So sorry, I got a lot of papers. It was actually acting up a little bit, and so I like opened it up and tested it. I got it from the thrift store for like $3 or whatever. And turns out it's not a $3 DVD player. It's like a $40 DVD player, which was pretty sick. But like if we look here and I turn it on, look at that. The screen did not come on before. So I can actually put DVDs in it. I tested it with like a little monitor in here. And I have an adapter to like, look at that bad boy. I have an adapter to be able to see screens. And I have like one DVD and one VHS that I use. I just actually shipped out a VHS I worked on, VHS player I worked on earlier. And so that's gone. Then there's this Panasonic that I'm still working on because it has some issues. Like it won't turn on, like the power is having some problems and I've been working on it. And like when I first got it, it didn't turn on at all. And it said as is, by the way, so that's how they get you. But over the course of time, I've gotten it to turn on, but then it turns off immediately. So it might be a 4 parts machine. That happens sometimes. It's unfortunate. But even for parts, it's not too bad. And I got a mean watch stand, by the way. Don't have my watch on. But yeah, so it still has the screws on top because I had opened it. And I just put the top back on just to kind of keep it together. But yeah, just sad. I want this one to work, but it may not. It just depends because sometimes you don't get the parts for it and stuff. But some fixes are pretty easy. A lot of it's loose connections or problems with like the screen. A lot of times things will just burn out on the boards and everything. So that's typically what I do for that. Now, I know that's not music related, but sorry. Not everything I do is music related. Some things I do is more tech related. And like, especially with trying to build an IT business while also doing music, it's just nice practice to work on things like that too. I used to do that a lot more in my last job, but I don't do it as much now. So it's nice to be able to flex that muscle a little bit. But if I ever had the chance to like become a full-time musician, it's hard to say that I would because I have so many interests and they're so split. But it would be nice to be able to live off of music, to do the things I want to do, play shows, go to my Spotify, see that people are listening, have like people be interested in it. That would make me happy enough. Like, I don't want to play tours and be gone for months at a time and, spend a lot of my nights up in that way. I would rather have like a business where I could have the flexibility to do that with my music and like kind of do both. I'm not one of those people who can just do one thing. And I've known that about myself for a while. And so as eBay and IT stuff goes on, I'll let you know. Mainly trying to focus on what track I want to do for the computer stuff because I could basically do anything in terms of like internet or computers or whatever. And so I'm going to spend some time doing that, but I'm pretty excited about it and kind of wanted to nerd out about it. But until then, I'll see you tomorrow.